Welcome to Mind Blow, the ultimate destination for jaw-dropping content that will surprise, inspire, and entertain you every step of the way. If you love discovering the unexpected, make sure to subscribe, hit the like button, and share with your friends to keep the excitement going. Your support helps us keep blowing minds and creating content you'll never forget. So buckle up and get ready, because this is just the beginning.
November 22nd, 2025, a date that will soon be etched into the history of the West Philippine Sea. The West Philippine Sea is eerily calm as the sun rises over Ayungin Shoal. The water glistens, almost tranquil, belying the tension that simmers just beneath the surface. On the horizon, a Chinese tugboat appears. Large, powerful, and unmistakably menacing. Its silhouette cuts through the morning haze, a harbinger of confrontation. Tugboats are built to tow, to remove. Its presence near the BRP Sierra Madre is a silent threat, a reminder that force, not words, may soon decide the fate of this battered outpost. The Philippine Marines aboard the Sierra Madre watch anxiously, knowing this is no ordinary patrol. Each man is acutely aware that today their resolve may be tested like never before. The tugboat, flanked by maritime militia and a Coast Guard cutter, circles deliberately, testing defenses. The formation is tight, their intentions unmistakable, a show of force meant to intimidate. The world sleeps, unaware that a red line is about to be tested in these contested waters. In distant cities, life goes on, oblivious to the tension building at sea. Every radio crackle, every wave against the Sierra Madre, amplifies the sense of crisis. The Marines listen for orders, their nerves stretched taut as the situation escalates. This is no longer a diplomatic dispute, it's real, and it's happening now. The Marines steel themselves knowing that their actions in the coming hours could shape the future of their nation's claim. The Marines' mission: hold their ground, defend their nation's claim, and not let their ship be dragged away. They are the last line of defense, standing between their homeland and a powerful adversary. Satellite images confirm the tugboat's identity, Nanhai Ju 118, a deep-sea salvage vessel with immense pulling power. Its capabilities are well known, and its presence here is no coincidence. Its approach is no accident. It's a calculated escalation in a dangerous game. Every maneuver is deliberate, every movement watched by anxious eyes on both sides. Filipino officials scramble in Manila, convening emergency meetings. Phones ring, strategies are debated, and the weight of responsibility hangs heavy in the air. The international community is just beginning to react. News outlets flash urgent updates, and world leaders monitor the situation, aware that the consequences could ripple far beyond these waters. For the Marines, there's no time for diplomacy, only the sun, the sea, and the looming shadow of the tugboat. Each moment feels suspended, as if the world is holding its breath. The fate of Ayungin Shoal, and perhaps the region, hangs in the balance. The next move could ignite a chain reaction, drawing in nations and shaping the future of the South China Sea. The Marines stand ready, knowing the world may soon be watching. Their courage and discipline are all that stand between peace and chaos. The confrontation is no longer a question of if, but when. Time ticks forward, each second bringing the standoff closer to a breaking point. The shadow over Ayungin grows darker. The tension is palpable, the stakes higher than ever before. This is the moment everything could change. The world watches, and history waits to be written in the waters of Ayungin Shoal. The BRP Sierra Madre is no ordinary warship. It's a rusting relic, a vessel whose battered hull tells a story of conflict, resilience, and national pride. Originally built as a World War II tank landing ship, it served under the name USS Harnett County before being transferred to the Philippine Navy. In 1999, the ship was deliberately run aground on a remote reef. The Philippines grounded it on Ayungin Shoal, a strategic spot in the West Philippine Sea, to assert its claim over the contested waters and protect its maritime territory. By transforming a decaying vessel into a permanent outpost, the Philippines created a living symbol of its determination to defend its sovereignty, no matter the odds. This bold move was a direct response to China's growing presence in the region, especially after the occupation of Mischief Reef in the mid-1990s, which heightened tensions and underscored the need for a visible Philippine presence. The Sierra Madre is more than just a ship. It is a symbol. Its rust and steel serve as a declaration of sovereignty within the Philippines' exclusive economic zone, a silent but powerful message to the world. For over 25 years, it's been a lonely sentinel, standing guard on the shoal, a flag that cannot be lowered, no matter the storms or challenges it faces. Its presence is a daily act of defiance against China's sweeping claims, which were invalidated by an international tribunal in 2016, affirming the Philippines' rights in these waters. Yet, China ignores the ruling, enforcing its claims with power, not law, sending Coast Guard and Navy ships to challenge the Philippine outpost and test the resolve of its defenders. The Sierra Madre stands as a reminder of legal victory and the courage to resist overwhelming odds, a testament to the bravery of the Marines who call it home. Every day it remains is a small victory for the Philippines, a quiet but steadfast assertion of its rights and its hope for a peaceful future. The Sierra Madre is a monument to sovereignty, forged in struggle and held together by resolve, a living outpost, weathering the tides of history and the storms of geopolitics. Life aboard the Sierra Madre is a test of endurance, cramped quarters, no running water, and constant threat. Marines rotate in, living in harsh conditions, patching holes, and fishing for food. Every resupply mission is a dangerous flashpoint, often harassed by Chinese vessels. The psychological toll is immense. Months of isolation, unreliable communication, and constant vigilance. Yet, camaraderie and duty keep them going. They celebrate small victories, find humor where they can, and play basketball on a makeshift court. They know they're not just guarding a ship, they're defending their homeland. Each Marine is on the front line of the nation's fight for sovereignty. Their quiet presence is a powerful statement of resolve.
Ayungin Shoal's location is everything. It's just 105 nautical miles from Palawan, inside the Philippines' exclusive economic zone.
It's a gateway to Reed Bank, believed to hold vast oil and gas reserves, crucial for the Philippines' energy security.
Control of Ayungin means military advantage. A fortified Chinese base here would threaten all regional sea lanes.
Losing Ayungin would cripple Philippine security and bring China's military dangerously close to its shores.
The Sierra Madre prevents China from building another artificial island and expanding its reach.
The shoal's fate is a test for the entire Indo-Pacific. Will international law or force decide the future?
A Chinese takeover would signal unchecked regional dominance. The world's balance of power could shift on this tiny reef.
The standoff at Ayungin is classic gray zone conflict, aggressive, but just below open war.
China uses Coast Guard and militia vessels, creating ambiguity and making response difficult.
Tactics include swarming, blocking, and water cannons, intimidation without direct combat.
The cabbage strategy surrounds the shoal, while propaganda blames the Philippines.
Manila's red line, forcibly removing the Sierra Madre or harming its Marines, will trigger a major response.
The US backs the Philippines, warning that the Mutual Defense Treaty applies.
One wrong move could spark a conflict between nuclear powers.
If China crosses Manila's red line and attempts to tow away the Sierra Madre, the consequences will be immediate and dire. This act would not just be a provocation, it would be a direct challenge to Philippine sovereignty and a test of international resolve in the region. The Marines stationed aboard the Sierra Madre are prepared to resist any attempt to remove their outpost. Any harm to them could instantly trigger the US-Philippines Mutual Defense Treaty, drawing in American forces and escalating the crisis. US forces would be compelled to respond, risking a direct military confrontation with China. The standoff could quickly spiral, involving advanced warships, aircraft, and the possibility of miscalculation on both sides. The South China Sea is a vital artery for global trade, with trillions of dollars worth of goods passing through each year. If conflict erupts, these shipping lanes could be shut down, plunging the world into economic crisis and disrupting supply chains everywhere. ASEAN unity would fracture under the pressure as member states struggle to respond. Regional security could collapse, leaving smaller nations vulnerable and uncertain about their future. The Sierra Madre is more than just a ship. It stands as a symbol of resistance, national pride, and the enduring rule of law in contested waters. Its defense is a stand for every small nation facing a powerful neighbor, a message that sovereignty and international law must be respected, no matter the odds. The world is watching Ayungin Shoal closely. What happens here will set a precedent for the future of territorial disputes in the global order. Will we allow borders to be redrawn by force, or will we stand together to defend the rule of law and the rights of nations, big and small? The answer may rest with the Marines on their lonely outpost, and with the choices we make now, as a global community, in the face of rising tensions.